Thought I'd show you guys a little video on how I automated my compressor and tied it into my shop home automation system. So this is a 60-gallon, 220-volt compressor. You can see I've got the wire run over here to a breaker, and I used a 4-pole wire, so I've got 2 grounds. The compressor only needs 1 ground. It does not have a redundant on the cord, but I needed the second one for the automation. So what I've done is my power's coming in here, goes into this contactor. It's a 30 amp contactor. One of the ground wires, the white one, goes to the wire that goes to the compressor, and the other one goes to this little switch here. These 2 wires here go out and go to the compressor. So what controls this contactor is just a simple 110 volt outlet. This is a Meross outlet. It is Wi-Fi. I've got it tied into my Smartthings system as well, but Meross has their own app, so really you only need this one outlet and a Wi-Fi connection. I've got a bunch of these little guys in service. I really like them. They're rated according to Meross for 16 amps, but I think they're probably more like a 15 amp. But really, to find a Wi-Fi outlet that's rated at 15 amps is great. I use these things for a lot of different things because they've got such high amperage. They have an internal relay is how they do that. And they're really cheap. They're $5 for 5 right now on Amazon. So, or 25 bucks for 5. So they're $5 a piece. So I had this old extension cord laying around. I tied one side to the other ground and tied one side to 110 volts, which I just hooked to one leg of my 220 amp. You see it right there. And the reason that works is because these things pull so little current that I didn't feel like it was going to cause a problem just going ahead and pulling power off of that. Coming out of the switch is the cord that goes to either side of the 110 volt relay. This little contactor is great. It's about 11 bucks on Amazon. The box is about 20 bucks, and I'll put some links in the video there to these items. You can operate it manually, or you can operate it on Meross's app remotely. So this is a shop that's not at my home, and so what I wanted to do was be able to set it up so if I accidentally left the air on, it would shut off automatically. I can set it up to shut off every night, for instance, or I can set it up, tie it into the system so that when I turn the security on, it turns the outlet off for me. So hope you enjoy, and this is a great way to automate anything that's 240 volts or even 110 that's a heavy load that you couldn't run off this 15 amp circuit. It's a great little project to automate anything like that you want to. Water heater, etc.